moment. What a person must be, and I can't read because it's all blanked out, so we're going to skip now. The argument was that if these two girls didn't fight, then the family would be better. What this introduced is how many people in this family would be comfortable about expressing their anger. When I put my question to the father, his answer was that his family needed to be educated on things they had previously not known. Because, Sheila, I like to make a live picture as quickly as possible, it seems natural that the point to ask the two older to get up and point their fingers at each other in order to see what others have done. When this happens, I find that the words are more useful when there is a picture. I call these doctoring. I found that when I asked the two girls,
here is the item up for bids.
They were very
It's a charming brass cradle.
They talked about how they thought, but actually,
Your kids will be living a real-life fantasy when you have the signet cradle canopy to their bedroom. Comes complete with an ensemble from
one of the
Corsica.
important things that I try to do is help people to be free. I'm using free in a sense of having options and choices. I encourage people to start playing with new ideas about their behavior. I give them support to break through their taboos. Since the two girls were embarrassed, I stood behind the girl who seemed most embarrassed, and I can tell you because it's black.
What is your bid?
There is oftentimes a good bit of humor in this. I remember a little boy wobbling, so I supported and asked her to make it believe it really was a pistol.
The actual retail price is...
Lighthearted things like this to help neutralize this negative self-worth.
Here is the item up for
Often
bids.
ask me if I feel drained after an interview.
That might still.
No. I would get drained if I kept asking myself all kinds of questions like, am I doing it right? Will people love me? Am I going to come out on a cure? If it started to do that, which all can probably make them, I would lose track of the system and process that are going on, and I would be on my story rather than the story of the family. This leaves me now. I consider myself the leader of the process in the interview, but not to be other people. I check out everything I do before I do it. I'm a strong leader for the process. This is based on the fact that I don't know what really messed up. This might be a good place to say that when I am speaking to a family, I'm not trying to solve a specific problem such as should they get a divorce or should they have a baby. I am working to help people find a different kind of coping process. I do not see myself as wise enough to know what is the best thing for a person to do. Should the wife ask her mother-in-law to leave? Should the demand that she leave? Should the wife leave her husband if the mother-in-law doesn't leave? These kinds of questions are not mine to answer. My task is to help each person with his or her own coping so that he or she can decide to do things that work for him or her. And yesterday's statement, it came out that the second girl had occasionally talked of committing suicide. A lot of hate responses were going on between her and her mother. Instead of responding to that hate, I read in my insides that those two people wanted very much to get a connection with each other, but there were all kinds of barriers between them. I had learned earlier that the white mother had viewed this particular child as having the same problem she had and was feeling bad about seeing them in her child. Apparently, the mother was trying to solve the problems in herself by trying to solve them in her daughter. This, of course, was what the two could not get along together.
Tamela don't believe in
I wondered out loud if they would see each other and sit there and do. Then I asked them to look again and tell me after shutting their eyes what they saw. They were being what I call brought up today. As the mother spoke, she said as a 13-year-old was attractive, and that is a whole new awareness for her. The daughter said she saw her mother and looked at her. The daughter said she saw her mother and looked at her eyes, which seemed to be a look of caring for her and which light. But both of them, at that point they felt a whole lot different about one another. The family then moved on to another situation involving the older daughter and the father. She was also thinking her father was still existing. She come home early. It turned out that this man, because of his psychological and physical problems, had not yet come to a place where he could see himself and supporting his family by his work alone. His father was working from 2:30 in the afternoon to midnight or so, which meant that the bulk of the management of the family was in the hands of the husband. He had worked out with the older daughter since she could family. Apparently she did the shopping to her. He demanded that she come home early when she felt was unfair. That kind of invasion. The whole question of the affection in the family and how people could be affectionate was brought up. This had a taboo on it. At the end of the interview, because I was enjoying the family and feeling affectionate feelings towards them, now to be the other members of the family. Just after I heard of a speaker about two boys, aged 18 and 12.
I want to showcase somebody about her. Not on Family View Law, but on the price.
To the first of them, I commented that I had heard the snippet and that maybe this was a bit much for them. But I wanted them to know that I had this feeling. And I gave them a handshake and a pat on the shoulder, trying to respect where they were at the point. And at the same time to convey my message. What was interesting also was that the father was the last one I went to. He had to feel I made the overture to him. He came ready to
She talking yang yang. I don't know what she talking about. She don't know what she talking about. We don't know what she talking about. She might have left. If you are shut your ugly mouth. If you know how you can. I said shut up. I said, shut your mouth.
Everyone needs to be.
Ain't nobody listening to you. Ain't nobody listening to that paper. I say ain't nobody listening to you, girl. Ain't nobody listening to that.
Look at how it is. I don't know what any of the top of the pages is saying. So he's all stupid. I don't know who he's talking.
Are you making up stuff?
I don't know who he's talking.